And our first story in this series comes straight out of Amory on the one-year anniversary of that EF3 tornado. WTVA's Anthony Bordenaro joins us live in studio. He shares how two churches on opposite sides of town are healing together.
Yeah, Garner, it's unfortunate that sometimes good things feel like they always arrive out of tragedy. I was there in Amory today. Pastor Robinson at St. James UMC tells me he has made forever family over the last 365 days. This is because another church stepped in to help his after his was severely damaged. Today, after 1 year, the two churches were worshiping once again.
Just coming back together, for me, it's even holding back the tears to remember back to that day. It was a dark day.
1 year ago, the lives of many in Amory changed forever.
Hear the roaring, something similar to a train coming through.
Reverend Peppers of First Methodist Church drove around assessing community need the following day. His church was spared.
We're driving near St. James and just happened to see Reverend Robinson standing outside the church with some of his members.
And they stopped by to ask us, how were we doing?
The answer was not too well. The roof caved in on the church and it was not safe to hold service.
I don't know of any other response that we could have given other than you're welcome here with us.
And in those weeks through Easter that they had joint services, I'm told that First Methodist and St. James had a special bond together. St. James Church is majority African American. Robert Raleigh goes to that church. He says it was beautiful to see two sides connected because that's not usually what happens.
I don't know, it seemed like God was working a miracle, bringing the black and the white together.
On Sunday, the two churches joined once again. They did it to commemorate the 1 year after the storms. The anniversary was the start of Holy Week. Reverend says it's symbolic.
You have to see Jesus betrayed, arrested, and beaten before we get to the empty tomb.
The churches will now have a joint service on both Palm Sunday and Easter every year.
You are always welcome here anytime.
This to continue every year, that we worship every year on Palm Sunday together, that we continue our relationship, that we continue to be friends, and we continue to be the Christians that God has called us to be.
Yeah, I was there today. The storm damage on the west side of Amory is still pretty bad. Insurance delays have stalled progress. Churches on the west side came together for the healing. I'll have more on that on our website at WTVA.com. Live in studio, Anthony Bordenaro, WTVA 9 News.